Hi guys, Shimmy here back again. I've showed this before on my channel, but over this past couple of days, I've been getting a couple of emails from one of the guys on the tube wanting to know how this was built and so forth. It's an old kit. It has its faults here and there, nothing major. A lot of seam lines that can be taken out quite easily. There's fibre optics in it, SMDs, two motors, one for the rotor and one for the tail fin. I'll just turn it on in a second. Problem areas you have to watch out for is the glass around the front here and the main glass itself. Glass on the doors are not too bad, they fit from the opposite side in. The doors are posable, open or closed. I think I glued these closed, I can't remember. I think I did, yeah. The ammo belt was a bit tricky getting in through the bottom and pulled up through under the seats where ammo boxes are. I did add a lot of storage to it inside, scratch built seat belts, the cabin roof and so forth. Added a red light to it. There's CBs in there. There's Medipacks are all on the other side. You can just about maybe make them out there, wee red boxes. That's wee red cross on the Medipacks themselves, sorry. I did cut out the engine compartment here and just added a couple of wires and hoses and so forth just to bring it up to scratch a bit in a sense. The other side I didn't open. That is about sitting about somewhere this side. I did have a wee hinge on it, but I took it off. Tassels in around the front were a bit of a pain to get on, but they went on with a bit of patience to settle down right nice. There was two options with this. I can't remember what your option was. I think it was the Ace of Spades or something like that, without the shark mouth. The other side basically is the same obviously. You could have had just the rockets on it or just the machine guns. I decided to fit both. Props on the top, there's multiple pieces to it. It fits together reasonably well. The tail fin rotor is one piece. That's what it is. What else is there? Skid plates. They're not the strongest to hold this. It does sag a bit, so I had to add a wee plastic sprue to it just underside here. Same thickness as this actually, and just glued it up into the base of the helicopter itself, chopper. So when it sits down, it sits on that plus the skid, so it's nice and level. The SMDs that I used in it is a combination with 1206 and the 5730, I think it is. I have in it as well. I can't remember now. The fibre optics are in the front. You're probably not going to make it all out. Inside there, the camera's going to blur it out. The old console and the instruments themselves are all fibre optic, all different colours and so forth. I didn't adjust for when the props are going. There's a bit of a drop in the voltage for the lights themselves. They do fade out a bit, but we'll turn it on here and we'll let this see what it's like. Bit noisy on the far end of it here, the wee smaller motor, which is, I'm going to hit on my hand here. Turn it off again. The wee motor I used, just let it stop here a second before I hit with my hand, is this wee pager motor. You can get them in the drones too and so forth, and different electronics. So this is in the tail fin. So it is tail rotor. You can just about see it sticking out there. And I just done it the green, the dark army green, the what do you call it, the Altrap. So it sits between 4.9 volts and 5 volts. It fluctuates, so you can just see up here at the top. I won't go above anything else. It'll just trip out. So I have this on the back of a low loader. So what I see, I'll try and get it to spin again without it tripped out. So I think there's a problem inside with one of the motors. I think it's more so the main motor here itself. Turn this down a bit. It should. See, it's sitting at 3.3 volts now. It's not strong enough to power the main motor. So I think there's a fault somewhere in it, and unfortunately I can't open it up to fix it. Just gradually turn the volts up here. .6, 0.7. There's a loose connection in it somewhere. Right guys, that's me finished. So hopefully that satisfies your curiosity, Stephen. It's not a bad build, just be prepared to put a bit of work into it. Those V motors I showed you a second ago, you can get them on AliExpress and so forth, eBay, but your best bet is AliExpress. eBay is just too expensive. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and we'll speak to you all later. Shimmy signing off. Bye.